Hello friends, happy May, it's Courtney. It has definitely been a while since I posted a video. I've tried doing a couple, but then uploading issues had happened, so they didn't end up getting uploaded and I just didn't care. So today I'm talking about body composition. So your body composition basically is made up of your total weight, and it's usually determined between your fat mass and your lean mass. So fat mass is basically pure fat on your body. Lean mass is anything from your bone density to your organs to your water weight to excess tissue in your body. I'm sure there's other things. Those are the main ones that I'm aware about. So I get body composition tested. This marks about my one year anniversary since the first time I got tested, which was awesome. With the Bod Pod. So I'm sure you've seen before the Bod Pod. You can get tested more. Sorry, let's try this again. Another way of getting tested is a lot of people will do either the skin calipers or the underwater dunk test. Now the skin calipers, there is definitely a range of comparison, and unless you're very, very good at it, at testing, there is, I don't know, probably about 20%, maybe 10, let's say 10% accuracy variance. With the Bod Pod, which is what I've done 3 times in the last year, there is about a 2% range, so anywhere from 1 to 2% accuracy. So I believe that this testing is extremely accurate. If body composition testing is what you want to do, what you want to know, if you want to know your actual body fat percentage, for whatever the case is, then I would definitely suggest going to the Bod Pod. If you do live in like the Burlington, Hamilton area and you do want to get tested, I will have contact information below on the lovely lady that I go see to get my body composition testing. So let's recap. So like I said, I've gotten 3 tests done in the last year. My first test was May 1st, 2015, and I was a little bit heavier than I wanted to be. I know what my weight was. It was fluctuating between like 142, 145. I think my heaviest that I did hit was 145. And in my mind, I was like, I'm just putting on muscle. I'm just getting super strong and there's no fat being added. So when I got tested on May 1st, 2015, I was actually 30% body fat, just over that, 30.1%. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I was nowhere near happy with it. I thought I was around like the 21, 23%. So that was a little bit of an eye-opener for me. And ultimately that was the game changer on what transitioned me to all of my changes over the last year. So more so getting better into flexible dieting, using one of my good friends as a coach to help me. See, everyone has coaches. To help me adjust my food a little bit because I was struggling with that. I did all of my own workout programs. So I stopped doing the Olympic lifting at that point. I got back into like the typical bodybuilding training splits. And then that's when I got into my powerlifting. So the serious heavyweight training for the bench, the deadlift, and the squat. So my first test, I was 30.1% body fat, so I had 43 pounds of fat on my body. I had 100 pounds of lean mass. So remember again, lean mass is basically anything other than your fat. So it doesn't necessarily mean that I have 100 pounds or had 100 pounds of pure muscle on me. I got tested again in September after 4 months of a lot of hard work. If you have me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, or if you've been to my website before, you have definitely seen my progress, my journey, as I like to call it, and kind of what I've been doing on a daily, weekly basis to get to where I am. So I got tested back in September, so that was about my 4-month anniversary, or my 4-month mark. I had dropped 20 pounds of pure body weight, sorry. I went to 123.3. I went to 20.8% body fat, so I lost just under 10% body fat, and I was down to 25.6 pounds of body fat, where I was 43 before. I did lose some lean mass. Again, that could have been anything. That could have been muscle, that could have been water, it could have been excess tissue. There's a lot of different factors. So did lose a little bit of lean mass, but other than that, I maintained it. And for the most part, it was 20 pounds of pure fat. So definitely was on the right track. So I got tested again, April 30th, 2016. So just this past weekend to mark my 1 year. I'm still around the same weight, so I'm about 123.5. Anywhere on a daily basis. Lately, I've been anywhere from about 121 to 124. My body weight varies a lot on a daily and a weekly basis. That happens. Everybody's different. Literally every body is different. And that could be from water levels, sodium levels, stress levels. I've had a lot on my plate lately. Apparently I can't talk, which is another issue. I have been struggling with a sinus infection for the last couple days. So that definitely plays a factor into my lack of doing anything other than getting out or staying in bed, basically. Back to this. My body fat has gone down, so I'm down to 19.7%. I know a lot of people say that under 20% is really unhealthy. It's not necessarily unhealthy. Again, it depends on the person. I do not anymore carry a lot of fat on my body. My upper body is extremely lean, and I would say if I do carry any fat, it's probably between my bum and my hips and my thighs, which isn't as much anymore. So I am down to 19.7%. I have 24 pounds of fat mass on me, 24.3, and before in September it was 25.6. So I did a little bit of a body composition shift. I gained a little bit of lean mass, and I did lose a little bit of fat mass. So overall, I'm extremely happy with my progress over the last year. Last few months haven't really changed, but I'm definitely okay with that because I have had some setbacks. I have had some other issues that I've been dealing with. But overall, for me to, I guess, maintain where I am and where I have been, I'm extremely happy with that. So again, if you do want to get body composition tested, if you, I would recommend going to a bod pod if you do live in the Burlington, Hamilton, Oakville, Toronto area. I have contact info below for the lovely lady who I go see for my body composition testing. Also, you can just ask me and I can get you the information. So that wraps up my body composition testing results. Overall, I'm very happy. I just wanted to give kind of an update with what's going on and where I am. I'm about 11 weeks out from my first powerlifting competition, which I'm extremely nervous about, and I'm trying to be calm about it. I always set high expectations for myself, and as much as I do want to get stronger, I know that where my macros are right now and kind of where I am in terms of comfort level and maintenance, that's not necessarily going to happen. So today I'm actually have a friend coming over who's going to help me with some of my lifts to kind of work on form, hopefully get my bench press up a little bit because it's so poverty right now. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to wrap it up, and thank you for listening. Like and subscribe if you do like my videos. Thank you for listening to my rambles, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. I said y'all, and I'm totally Canadian. Bye, guys!